The capital history of Canada is an interesting journey that reflects the country's complex political and historical landscape. Here's a brief overview. 1. Pre-Confederation Capitals. Before Canada became a country in 1867, several cities served as capitals of various colonies and territories. These included Quebec City, Montreal, Kingston, and Toronto, among others, depending on the jurisdiction. 2. Confederation and Ottawa. On July 1, 1867, the Dominion of Canada was established through the British North America Act, now called the Constitution Act, 1867. Ottawa, located on the border of the provinces of Ontario and Quebec, was chosen as the capital for its central location and its distance from the American border, providing security from potential American invasion. 3. Parliament Hill. Ottawa's significance as the capital is largely tied to Parliament Hill, where the iconic Parliament buildings are located. This area serves as the political and administrative heart of the nation, where the Prime Minister, Cabinet, and members of Parliament conduct the country's governance. 4. Symbolic capital. Ottawa's role as the capital is not just administrative but also symbolic. It represents the unity of Canada's diverse regions and serves as a focal point for national identity and pride. 5. Evolution and growth. Over the years, Ottawa has evolved and grown as a capital city, expanding its infrastructure and institutions to accommodate the needs of a growing nation. It has also become a cultural hub, featuring museums, galleries, and monuments that showcase Canada's heritage and achievements. 6. Provincial capitals. While Ottawa is the capital of Canada as a whole, each of the 10 provinces and 3 territories also has its own capital city where provincial/territorial legislatures are located. For example, Toronto is the capital of Ontario, and Halifax is the capital of Nova Scotia. Overall, Ottawa's history as the capital of Canada is intertwined with the country's journey from a collection of colonies to a modern nation-state, and its significance continues to shape Canada's identity and governance today. The travel history of Canada is rich and varied, encompassing Indigenous peoples' migrations, European exploration, immigration waves, and modern tourism. Here's an overview. 1. Indigenous travel. Canada's Indigenous peoples, including First Nations, Métis, and Inuit, have a long history of travel across the vast landscape of what is now Canada. They traveled for trade, seasonal migration, hunting, and cultural exchange, using various means such as canoes, snowshoes, and dog sleds. 2. European exploration. European exploration of Canada began in the 15th century with the voyages of explorers such as John Cabot, Jacques Cartier, and Samuel de Champlain. These explorers traveled by ship along Canada's Atlantic and Arctic coasts, mapping the land, establishing settlements, and trading with Indigenous peoples. 3. Colonial settlement. In the 17th and 18th centuries, European powers, primarily France and Britain, established colonies in what is now Canada. Travel between Europe and the colonies increased as settlers, traders, and government officials crossed the Atlantic Ocean. This period also saw the development of fur trade routes and the expansion of transportation networks such as rivers and early roads. Overall, Canada's travel history is a tapestry of Indigenous traditions, European exploration, colonial settlement, immigration, and modern tourism, reflecting the country's rich cultural heritage and geographic diversity. Friends, I am Khairul Islam Badol. I am Recharge on Google Art Studio and 4K high-resolution video. Please subscribe my channel, and if you like then subscribe. You can see new videos like this every day.